Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today is Flashback Friday. We're doing 1989 score. We're going to be looking for the Biggio rookie, Randy Johnson, and John Smoltz, and a ton of Hall of Famers. Let's go ahead and pull these out of here. Alright, as I hit the camera, my clumsiness. Okay, let's get to ripping. Go with Sid Bream, Corey Snyder, Bob Horner, Kirk Gibson, Bobby Bonilla, Mike Krukow. And you see these in every pack. You gotta remember, they're pretty cool. I like that kind of thing. Jeff Robinson, Dennis Eckersley Hall of Famer, Doug Sisk, Terry Steinbach, Luis Bologna, Ransom Mullenix, Tom Glavine Hall of Famer, Mike Scott, Donnie Moore, and Chuck Jackson. Scott Fletcher, Mike Already, Ernie Witt, Sandy Hawkins, Joe Carter, Pete Smith, Rick Aguilera, Jim Gantner, Greg Brock, Roger Clemens, Steve Jeltz, Laura Hershiser, Sean Hilligus, Hall of Famer Ted Simmons, Ken Griffey Sr., and John Perlman. It's Rob Deere. Hold on, let me move those up. It's Willie McGee, Bill Thompson, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs, Shane Raleigh, Vince Coleman, Dale Swam, Wes Straker, Pete Stanikic, Hall of Famer Don Sutton, Tom Foley, Dale Mahorkic, Jay Buhner, Mark Parent, Peter Guerrero, and Rick Dempsey, who played forever. Would discard the he remembers Vance Law, Cal Daniels, Jeff Pico, Dwight Evans, Bo Diaz, Jody Davis, Mike Lemon, Kent DeColby, Bob Nepper, Neil Allen, Joaquin Andujar, Craig Reynolds, Rick Shue, Jeff Blauser, Oswald Peraza, and Paul Mirabella. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Chris Sabo, Fredo Griffin, Dwayne Boyce, Glenn Braggs, Storm Davis, Hall of Famer Roberto Alomar, Tim Burke, Cecil Espy, Don August, Steve Lombardozzi, Mike Fitzgerald, Bobby Meekum, Jeff Sellers, Terry Blocker. There's the Randy Johnson rookie. Advanced Snyder. Always cool to pull Randy Johnson rookie cards. Yeah, one of the rookies we're looking for. We got Don Mattingly, top of this one. It's Brooke Jacoby, Billy Dorn, Charlotte Lee Brandt, Barry Bonds, Rafael Ramirez, Devon White, Rick Roden, Mackie Sasser, Cecilia Guante, Damon Berryhill, Bob Brower, Jerry Royce, Eric King, Dave Bergman, and a Red Sox highlight card. Greg Walker, Ruben Sierra, Tony Fernandez, Willie Frazier, Jose Guzman, Terry Pendleton, Jim Gott, Chris Bosio. Here's the Biggio rookie. He's a catcher. It was one of those rare players that get away from catching to play in a position in the infield. I mean, it's not easy to go from catcher to playing second base. And he did it. Hall of Famer for it. It's Tim Leary, Terry Leach, Angel Salazar, Craig Jeffries, Dwight Smith, and Chad Kruger. Kevin Mitchell, Keith Hernandez, Odubie McDowell, Brett Butler, Pat Sheridan, Wallace Johnson, Chris Spire, Juan Augusto, Craig Nettles, Jesse Orozco, Pat Perry, Mike Davis, Otis Nixon, so Tom Browning, highlight cards were the perfect game that year in 1988. Doug Jones highlight and Wade Boggs highlight. Marty Barrett, Dave Martinez, Darnell Coles, Terry Kennedy, Doug Drabeck, Randy Bush, Goose Gossage, Hall of Famer, Manny Lee, Walt Terrell, Bill Pacoda, Tim Flannery, Brian Holton. In fact, I think there's a Brian Holton error and one's correct. I'll have to double check that. Bill Brennan, Rob Dibble, and Mike Sharperson. All right, there we go. There's a should-be Hall of Famer, Dave Parker, Rick Russell, Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer, Lee Smith, another Hall of Famer, Ray Knight wishes he was a Hall of Famer, Kevin Halster, Bob Walk, Rick Aguilera, Jim Gantner, Bruce Sutter, he's a Hall of Famer, Dave Leeper, Tracy Jones, Larry Parrish, Jim Traber, Lance Blankenship, and Ron Jones. Thanks for sticking it out with me, guys. We got a lot of videos coming up in the near future. Please subscribe. Billy Hatcher, Phil Bradley, Larry Sheets, Tom Bernansky, Gary Templeton, Glenn Davis, Jamie Moyer, Jim Gott, Chris Bosio, Dave LaPointe, Hall of Famer Carlton Fisk, Kevin Romine, Joe Youngblood, Wrigley Field. It's before the lights. Well, actually, no, the lights are up there. I think the first night game, they just installed the lights in 1988. So it was a groundbreaking day for Chicago Cub fans. Couldn't remember if it was 88 or 89. I looked at that. Did pay attention to the guy behind the camera. Sal Leiter, second year card, and Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Gerald Young, John Shelby, Gary Gaetti, Mark McLemore, Jim Pankovitz, Willie Upshaw, Randy Myers, Scott Bankhead, Dwayne Ward, Ray Quinones, Roberto Kelly, Arcel Capasano, Rich Yett, Paul Zavella. It's a World Series card. It's pretty cool. And Steve Shields. Jeff Reed, Gerald Perry, Ellis Burks, Tony Phillips, Andres Galarraga, Howard Johnson, another Biggio rookie. Take those all day. Rick Cerrone, Bud Black, Rick Honeycutt, Lloyd McClendon, Stan Jefferson, Charlie Lee, John Tudor, Buddy Bell, David West. Lloyd Mosby, Willie Wilson, Dave Stewart, Robbie Thompson, Jimmy Jones, Greg Matthews, Mike Moore, Raphael Belliard, Keith Atherton, Bobby Thigpen, Todd Stoudemire, Joe Skinner, Mark Salas, Dennis Rasmussen, Jeff Musselman, Paul Gibson. State Valley, Mike LaValliere, Candy Maldonado, Alfredo Griffin, Dwayne Boyce, Glenn Braggs, Dave Collins, Frank White, Bob Brenly, Juan Nieves, Charlie Paleo, Greg Minton, Mike Gallego, Jeff Ballard, Sandy Alomar rookie, Gino Charlton rookie. Jack Clark, Hall of Famer Tim Raines, Willie Randolph, Jose De Leon, Spike Owen, Chris James, Greg Brock, Don Robinson, Mickey Hatcher, Ted Power, Mark Davis, Mike Flanagan, Rex Hudler, Doug DeCenzo, Kurt Manwaring, John Candelosi. Kurt Manwaring, what a great name. Hubie Brooks, Ken Williams, Jim Presley, Charlie Lee Brandt, Neil Heaton, George Slack, Bob Boone, Charles Hudson, Mark Clear, Gary Ward, Larry Anderson, Carmelo Martinez, Chuck Finley, Tom Gordon's rookie, Tom Prince, and Al Paduque. Les Lancaster, Wally Joyner, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith, Pat Borders, Mike Henneman, Kent Ticovey, Bob Nipper, Jay Bell, that's his 30-year card, Steve Michelle, Ron Gant, Dave Gallagher, Will Clark, Dwayne Murphy, Franklin Stubbs, Dave Stapleton, and Odell Jones. Lots of stacks. Gerald Perry, Ellis Burks, Julio Franco, Bill Swift, Pete Incaviglia, it's Rafael Palmeiro, it's Goose again, Manny Lee, Walt Terrell, Gary Ward, Greg Cataray, Rich Gedman, Darryl Miller, Donnell Nixon, Fred Tolliver, and Ramon Hernandez. Make that Ramon Martinez. Used to be a catcher played here named Ramon Hernandez. Every time I see Ramon, I go Hernandez now. It's Hernandez this time. Steve Sachs, Mitch Webster, Mickey Brantley, Doyle Alexander, Ozzie Virgil, Buckner, Dave Rigetti, Bruce Ruffin, Dave Magadan, Ron Hassey, Nelson Santavania, Bob Kipper, Noah Darryl Miller, Donnell Nixon, Fred Tolliver, and Doug Jones highlight. I had a boss named Darryl Miller once. Different guy, spelled a little differently. Really cool guy. Kim Williams, Jim Presley, Jose Lean, Tony Armas, Craig Lefferts, Kurt Stillwell, Todd Wardell, Steve Bedrosian, Dave Smith, Alejandro Pena, Pat Tabler, John Smiley, John Costello, Gino Petroli, Ray Hayward, Brady Anderson. The Chris Berman's calling him Brady Bunch Anderson. It's Pax of Fragile. See, we got a Randy Johnson rookie again. Up there. Stuart Young, Barry Larkin Hall of Famer. Danny Walling, Luis Rivera, Mike Dunn or Dune, Gene Larkin, Todd Worrell, Bob Stanley, Scott Terry, Mike Smithson, Fisk, Kevin Romine, Joe Youngblood, Jose Rijo, Terry Blocker. Dave Valley, Michael Valier, Danny Maldonado, Jose DeLeon, Bruce Hurst, Dan Plesac, Jeff Reardon, Gene Nelson, Ivan Calderon, Mark Grant, Don Pagnazzi, Tommy John, Bobby Witt Sr., Carlos Quintana, Bob Melvin, and Mike Diaz. Hope everybody's ready for opening day. As I'm filming this, opening day is about 6 days away on this Friday. Alvin Davis, Robin Hunt, Hall of Famer. Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer. Mike Heath, Steve Bedrosian, Dave Smith, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Greg Booker, Jerry Dongleaton, Fernando Valenzuela, Lloyd McClendon, Stan Jefferson, Charlie Lee, Van Snyder, Red Sox highlight, Browning highlight. In case you're wondering, if you don't know, Junior's rookie was in '89. I think it was at the time it was called Update, or was it Traded? No, it was a Score Traded before they start calling him Update. So he's in that set. Stevie Brooks, Spike Owen, Chris James, Pat Borders, Nolan Ryan, Strikeout King, baby, Hall of Famer, Gene Larkin, Bill Long, Chris Brown, Todd Benzinger, Fred Manrique, Darrell Boston, Jimmy Shays, Terry Francona, Donnie Hill, and Nelson Liriano. So what the hell is garbage can next to me? It's all good. Gerald Perry, Ellis Burks, Julio Franco, Tommy Herr, Mike Pagliarillo, Darrell Evans, another Nolan Ryan. Seeing the doubles. Bob Denier, Steve Lake, Jeff Parrott, Eric King, Dave Bergman, Otis Nixon, Mario Soto never pitched for the Dodgers. Yes, he did. I missed that time. I am thinking of Concepcion because I know he had a spring training with the Angels in I believe it was 88 or 89. Yeah, but he never played for the Angels. Got him confused. Having one of those Fridays. Vance Law, Cal Daniels, Jeff Pico, Hall of Famer Lee Smith, Ray Knight, Kevin Elster, Lou Whitaker, Andres Thomas, Juan Berenguer, Randy Reddy, Carmelo Martinez, Chuck Finley, Carmen Castillo, Felix Fermin, Cameron Drew, and there's Edgar Martinez, a rookie I forgot about. I don't really think, technically it's his rookie card out of this set, but it is not his rookie card. Lance Parrish, Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer Andre Dawson, Chris James, Scott Bradley, Luis Salazar, John Cerruti, Ron Guidry, Mickey Tuttleton, Smart Grace, so I believe SB's rookie in this set, worth probably 10 cents, Greg Williams, Jimmy Key, Todd Burns, Franklin Stubbs, Dave Stapleton, and Odell Jones. Gerald Young, John Shelby, Gary Gaetti, BJ Surhoff, Larry McWilliams, Mike Stanley, Tom Candiotti, Bob Brenly, Juan Nieves, Charles Hudson, Steve Trout, Curtis Wilkerson, Bruce Benedict, Danny Darwin, Renee Gonzalez, and Gerald Clark. Billy Ripken, Pat Borders, Tony Armas, Craig Lefferts, Rafael Santana, Jeff Robinson, another Eck, Jay Howe, Kent Herbeck, Mike Jackson, Joe McGrain, Stuart Clybourne, Ricky Jordan, Don Slott, Ron Robinson, there's Gary Sheffield rookie. Voice isn't working today. Oh, like I said, one of the days. We're going to wrap this up. Lloyd Mosby, Frank DePino, Tim Laudner, Fred Lynn, David Cohn, Scott Bradley, Luis Salazar, Mark Clear, Gary Ward, Craig Catteray, Joe Hesketh, Mark Portugal, Dave Anderson, Craig Worthington, Mike Harkey, and there's John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. It's Pete O'Brien, Von Hayes, Keith Moreland, Fritz Stillwell, Lance McCullers, Rich Renteria, Doug Sisk, Dale Swam, Les Straker, Junior Ortiz, Tim Belcher, Adley Hammaker, Al Nipper, Mike Schooler, Jeff Bittiger, and Tim Jones. I was planning on making this a two-parter, but I was waiting that's 89 score. Go ahead and try and go as quick as I can. It's Willie Wilson, Dave Stewart, Sid Bream, Dennis Martinez, Lee Mazzilli, Marvell Wynn, John Cerruti, Rafael Santana, Jeff Robinson, Rich Kidman, Darren Jackson, Terry Steinbach, Jack Armstrong, Ernest Riles, Snother Glavin, and Gary Varsho. Tim Tuffle, Dan Gladden, Scott Fletcher, Andy McGaffigan, Dan Petrie, Andy Hawkins, Pete Stadnick, I butchered his name, I don't know, Bob Walk, Frank Aguilera, Jeff Russell, Bill Wegman, Another Clemens, Dennis Lamp, Derek Lilliquist, Felix Jose, and there's Hall of Famer Ted Simmons again. Still look at him and go, what? He's a Hall of Famer. Got good numbers. Very good player. Another Eckersley, put that there. Corey Snyder, Bob Horner, Rob Deere, Dave Steeb, Steve Farr, Gary Reedus, Doug Sisk, Dan Swam, Luis Polonia, Rance Mullenix, Don Sutton, Mike Scott, Mike Burkbeck, Chuck Jackson, and Mark Parrott. Here's our final pack on this Flashback Friday. I hope it's good for you. Some Mike Andretti, Ernie Witt, Vance Law, Joe Carter, Pete Smith, Dwight Evans, Jim Gatner, Greg Brock, Mike Henneman, Steve Jeltz, Zane Smith, Sean Hilligus, Joaquin Andujar, Ken Griffey Sr., John Perlman, and Jeff Blauser. So that's going to wrap it up. Not bad here. Hall of Famers, rookies, all kinds of stuff in there. I still like the scores. I like the early scores sets, 88 to 92 or so. I know they're not a lot of value, but they're always fun. So that'll do it for this Flashback Friday video. Make sure you like the video. Please subscribe. Hit the bell. Keep the comments clean, and we'll have some fun. If you like any of the cards or any of these videos, please, I'm always open to any comments. So until next time, so long, everybody.